It's been about a month since the shocking news of your father's death. I know he was ill for a while, but it still was shocking. How you doing?
I'm awful. It's
You're
terrible.
awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Every day, man. Some days are better than others, but overall, it's like, you know, I think the pain is still there always, but you just kind of figure out how to carry it a bit better as time goes on. But it's always going to hurt.
Do you think that you and your dad had such a close relationship because you had that musical bond? I mean, you could speak your father's language.
That's the gift and the curse of it, is that, we had such a close connection. And now for the rest of my life, there's no way I'll never be able to think about him no matter what I do, which is good,
Yeah.
but it hurts a lot.
This song that you wrote for your father, I think it's beautiful. I think people will be very moved by this.
Thank you.
And you were writing it as your father was dying.
I recorded a bunch of songs, and I have the stuff I want to use for the album. But there's like a bunch of other ideas that are kind of just waiting there to be finished. And Distance was one of those. And when this happened, it was like, let's finish it and let's have that be the first song out and put it out for Dad.
Yeah, I love the song, and I was so glad I loved it because I've never heard anything from you solo. And I went, oh, Wolfgang's coming on. And what if the song blows, and it doesn't move me? Well, I put it on. I watched it 10 times. First of all, you have these great home videos of you and your dad. When you're sitting at the piano on your dad's lap and he's playing the piano, I fucking lost it. It is so beautiful.
The song is one thing, but it's very important to watch the video with it. But yeah, it's funny that you mentioned, like, what if it sucked?
Yeah.
My dad and I would joke around, like, even as recently as a couple months ago, he'd be like, hey, Pop, what would you do if all my music really sucked? Like, if you hated it, like, what would you do? Wouldn't that suck? And
What'd he say?
laugh, and he would laugh, and he said, impossible.